Can kids do laundry? Is there a certain age at which kids can do laundry? Oh, those are just great questions, and we're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by mycleaningconnection.com, and we're putting together an entire series. This is so exciting on kids teaching other kids how to clean. So as a parent, you don't have to be the one that says, here's how to do this. Kids are going to show other kids how to do it properly. I know, it's so exciting. mycleaningconnection.com. All right, on to today's show, we have a kid with us, our kid correspondent, Nicole, and she's going to be sharing with us how to do laundry. So if an 8-year-old can do laundry, then any kid can do laundry, right? Well, she says no. She says you have to be 5 years old. Otherwise, you might fall inside the washing machine. With that, please help me welcome Nicole.
This week we did laundry.
Laundry, awesome. And so tell me a little bit about your experience. You got home from your grandma's house, you unloaded all of your stuff from the suitcase, and then you put stuff in the hamper, and then what happened?
I was like, "Whoa!" I was really surprised of how much clothes I had used, and so I put all my clothes in the laundry, and then I sorted them out, sorted them in whites, brights, darks, and towel,
Nice.
and it was it was really fun. I tried to make it like I threw dirty clothing everywhere.
And so then did you have to stop and pick them up because you were just having fun?
hmm
How important is it to have fun while you're cleaning?
It's really important because we don't want you to be like, "Oh, why do I have to do this?" Try to make fun out of it, and I always when I try to make fun out of it, I always start having fun, and then it ends up when you had fun and you did a chore at the same, and then mix it up. It's perfect.
Okay, so that sounds like if you had lights and then whites and then darks and then towels, that sounds like 4 separate loads of laundry. Is that correct?
Yes, but you have to. But the more laundry, the more time you get off, and the more clean clothes and towels and you have.
And so when you started the load of laundry, is that something that you did on your own or did you need help like measuring out the soap and stuff like that?
I needed help measuring it. My mom, she told me where I should stop, and you stop at the line, with the laundry detergent, and then I like just to go in circles with it and with the washer, and it actually makes it's more fun than you think it is.
And so what do you like the best? Do you like washing towels or washing clothes?
I like doing the same. It's because if you think about it, they're kind of the same thing. Because towels, they cover you up after showers, and so they act like clothing.
All right, so beyond washing the clothes, when the clothes are done, do you take them out of the washing machine and put them in the dryer or is that something that an adult does?
I take them out and I can lean in, just make sure you don't fall in, and then I just throw them into the dryer, and I put a little cover thingy and in there, and then press the start button, and then I have some time to go back to what I was doing.
And so what do you do while you're waiting for the laundry to wash and dry?
Well, the last time I did it when we were shooting, my sister was at a sleepover, and so me and my mom, we had a mommy daughter night. We played Connect Four, and watched a movie, and then we went back up and took them out and sorted them.
Nice. And so did you help fold the clothes or were you done with your chores once they were washed and dried?
I helped because my mom doesn't know where all my clothing goes. I think that parent guardian doesn't know where your clothes go, then you should definitely do it so they don't put a t-shirt in the shorts drawer.
So, once you're done with washing and drying all the clothes and folding them and putting them away, is there some reward that you give yourself for doing a great job, or do you just do a thumbs up, or what is your process?
I do a thumbs up, but after I do my thumbs up, I do a little dance, and then I go downstairs or upstairs or wherever I need to go back to what I'm doing, and and then the next time I do laundry, I do the exact same thing over and over again.
And do you only wash clothes for yourself, or do you wash other people's clothes in the family?
So my chore is laundry. So I wash some other people's clothing and then I sort them out on my bed. And so the first time I did it in lights, bright, darks, and towel. But then the next time you start, you put them in I put them in my sister's, my mom's, mine. I bring them to their rooms, and then when they get home, and put it away.
And so, do you have drawers that everything goes in? Does everything have a place?
Everything has a place because you don't want to put a long sleeve shirt into the sock drawer or
So, there are a lot of people that don't have drawers in their house. And you know what they do to sort all their laundry? They have shelves, and on the shelves, they have clear plastic bins. And so, they'll put all their dark socks in one bin, and all the panties in one bin, and all the white socks in one bin. So that when they walk in the closet, all they see is this shelf. Because they're plastic, they can see through the bin and they can see, oh, those are my dark socks. Those are the light socks. Those are the panties. And they can see where everything is. And because they're all in a bin, they don't even bother folding them and, rolling them together or anything. They just throw them all in the heap. Then when they go to open up the bin, they just take out like two black socks and put them on and they're good to go. And then the secret to that is that you buy all the same kind of socks so that you don't have to stop and mate and match them, that you just have all the same kind so that when they come out of the wash, they all just go in one bin. People are cheating and they're making it easy on themselves. Would you say that other kids that are about your age or a little bit younger could do laundry, or do you have to be a certain age to do laundry?
I think that 5 is always a good start to start cleaning. If you're younger than that, you could be it's really dangerous. My mom wanted me to start when I was little, like before 5, and I almost fell into the washer. I had to so I think 5 is a good age because you start getting more mature, and then you grow up to have a lot of fun.
Well, let me ask a question that you may not have an answer to, but I'll just ask it anyway because you never know. There are a lot of adults that don't have fun when they do laundry. So, what happens between the time that they're your age and they're having fun and doing dances when they're done and the time that they get to be an adult and they're not having fun anymore? What happened?
If you are having fun when you're little and you are dancing after you're done or then then you're an adult and you don't like it anymore, that's totally normal. There's always something that's gonna make you have fun. So tell jokes to yourself even if you are doing laundry and you're an adult, or do whatever that makes you laugh. No matter what, everyone deserves to have fun.
And do you think that music plays a part in that? If you have fast, happy music on while you're doing laundry, does that help add to the dancing and the having fun?
If that makes you happy, then yeah. Because if music doesn't make you happy, don't play it. But if music makes you happy, it makes you have fun, then you can totally do that.
And so, what advice would you give our listeners today about doing laundry? Are there any special tips or tricks that you recommend?
Start at 5, or because you might fall in the washer like I did. And also, you should totally help your parents out um, to impress them. And if you're getting ready for school and your parents making you breakfast, you should totally get dressed. And then after school, when they're doing work or while they're busy, you could do laundry if they allow you to while they're gone. And normally parents wouldn't think that their kids would do laundry though.
I see. Well, those are some really great tips. So I appreciate you joining us today and thank you for sharing your tips with us on laundry. Alrighty, and that is our kid correspondent, Nicole. Isn't she amazing? Doing all that laundry and sorting everything into different colored piles, carrying them back and forth to the washing machine, measuring out the soap, and then knowing the proper settings for the washing machine and dryer. And then when it's all washed and dried, folding all those clothes and putting all those big stacks of towels and all the clothing away. I tell you what, it is very impressive. So if you found this helpful, please pass it on. Hey, even maybe to a kid, they might pick up a few pointers. And if we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.